Join me as I dive into the challenge of discovering whether food can actually heal our faith. Let's see if what we eat can change how we feel. Food and faith, two concepts that might seem worlds apart, yet they intersect in fascinating ways. What we eat doesn't just affect our physical health, it can also influence our spiritual well-being and connection to our beliefs. Think about it. When we consume certain foods, we're not just feeding our bodies, we're also nourishing our souls. In today's fast-paced world, many of us struggle to maintain our spiritual health. We're constantly on the go, and it's easy to rely on convenience foods that are often unhealthy. But have you ever noticed how a diet heavy on processed foods and sugars can leave you feeling drained, both physically and spiritually? It's like there's a disconnection, not just from our bodies, but from our faith as well. Unhealthy eating habits can lead to feelings of guilt, shame, and frustration, making it even harder to connect with our spiritual selves. And that's when we start to wonder, could our food choices be hindering our faith? There are various diets and foods believed to enhance our spiritual experiences. A plant-based diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, is said to promote a sense of clarity and connection to nature. Fasting, practiced in many spiritual traditions, is another way to cleanse not just the body, but the soul. And then there are communal meals. Sharing food with others can foster a sense of community and belonging, essential aspects of many faiths. By incorporating these foods and practices into our lives, we might just find our faith strengthened. I'd like to share a story that really drove this home for me. A friend of mine, let's call her Sarah, was going through a tough time spiritually. She felt disconnected from her faith and her community. One day, she decided to make a change. She started adopting a plant-based diet and began practicing intermittent fasting. What happened next was incredible. Sarah reported feeling more grounded, more connected to her faith, and more compassionate towards others. She started seeing the world in a different light, and her relationship with her faith deepened. To wrap things up, the relationship between food and faith is complex, but it's clear that what we eat can have a profound impact on our spiritual lives. By being mindful of our food choices, we can nourish not just our bodies, but our souls as well. So I want to leave you with a challenge. Think about how your food choices might be affecting your faith. We'd love to hear about your experiences with food and faith, so be sure to comment below. And if you're interested in exploring more topics like this, check out our video on how spirituality can transform your mental health.